Just give us a winner and shut up. Where?
What's up, Market Wrap? What are we, Market Reality Check, let's call it. Yeah, buddy. Loving these glitches in the Matrix, huh? KCG was going to send a ripple of fear through the market and nobody would want to participate anymore. Again, let the ones who are frightened leave because this is the best trading environment we've seen ever. I'm going to just go out and say ever. So we had a frustrating day. Why? Because yesterday we were doing things that we're not supposed to do. So today we went right back to the things that worked. Even though the market was gapping up, and I knew I'd walk in all pissed off about all the losses I took on longs yesterday, like the Walter Energy and the US Steel that didn't work out. I knew they'd all be gapped up and I'd be upset. But you know what? All we did was look for some shorts. FSLR, GMCR, SNCR, the Coinstar, IDCC. There's a misnomer that the weak stocks will eventually get strong in a weak tape. It's completely wrong. Weak stocks are weak in a strong tape for a reason. There's a real seller out there. If anything, you should be looking to short stocks that are down on a day like this because you know there's a seller out there. That even in this powerful, huge up day, these stocks can't get a bid. You know there's nobody buying them. Now, let's talk about the trade of the century, Facebook. I'm talking to a guy, he's complaining, what do I do with my Facebook? What do I do with my Facebook? I'm like, I'm sorry to say, the stock's about to break 20 bucks here. He's like, what do I do? Next thing you know, it breaks 20, only goes down a dime. Comes right back up and starts getting some momentum to the upside. Immediately, thinking about buying the $20 calls. We have Friday expiration options on the Facebook. So what do? Miss the entry on the 20, buy the stock at 20 and a half, look to the $21 calls that was still trading only a dime. Get involved at a dime. Next thing you know, they're 30 cents, they're 45 cents. We're doubling, we're tripling our money, quadrupling our money, but still feeling like an idiot because the stock goes up to 22 and change. But we're not going to complain. If you could double your money in a couple of minutes, how could you complain? So then we looked at LVS. Here's how to trade these weekly options in a nutshell, okay? The stock doesn't have to go to the strike price, it just has to approach the stock price, the strike price. So LVS at 38.43. All we wanted this stock to do was break 38.5. The $39 calls were 2 cents. They were 2 cents. So you buy them at 2 cents because now all the stock has to do is start to approach 39, and then all the gambling junkies that are hoping that it breaks 39, they're going to be buying that same option that you just bought at 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, maybe even 10 cents if the stock keeps on going. You get in at 2 cents, next thing you know, they're 4 by 5, they're 5 by 6, they're 7 by 8, wound up getting out at 5 cents. You just made over 100% on your money. Now, depending on what kind of big player you are, Biggie, if you're the kind of guy that could throw out 200 bucks or 2,000 bucks, imagine you're the kind of guy that doesn't give a shit about 1,000 bucks, and you saw that Facebook play out there. You buy 100 calls for a dime. Next thing you know, they're at 35 cents. You sell half, and then you could sell the other half when it hits a buck. But if you're that kind of guy, you remember, when you're trading these options, the end of the week, they're expiring at the end of the day, the move has to happen pretty quick. So the Facebook was one of those moves that was exceptional. You're not going to have those all the time. You'll have an LVS where you buy something at 2 cents or 3 cents, and it goes to 5 cents and starts to roll over. You got to get out because you're going to lose all your money if it doesn't go back to 39. But you got into it for a specific reason. It happened. You're doubling your money. Later, Stereo Mike. So this was our first week live and paid subscriptions only. Now, if you've been in the room for 3 or 4 years, we offered you guys a deal for 200 bucks to the end of the month. That expired today. The Brooklyn password is going to be no more. If you'd like to continue to participate in what we're doing, we're going to give you 2 more weeks of free access. You just have to register through the website. And I want to thank everybody that's now a paid member to the cult, the House of Crow. Thank you very much for the donations and the contributions. What we're doing in the room right now, it's basically a day-long seminar, learning how to trade from like-minded individuals. We got a chartist, we got a guy in there that runs his little hedge fund dude on VWAP. But again, it's really about the learning experience from what we're showing you, what works. When I talked about the Facebook trade, somebody explained to me why they liked it at 2050, completely a different reason why I liked it at 2050. And then we were talking about the IDCC trade and the Coinstar short, and he liked the same ideas as I like, but for different reasons. That's what's great about what we have going on in there. So when we all come together with the same reasons, I'm liking it for something, this guy's liking it for some other reason, these are the kind of trades you want to look for. Why are we shorting FSLR and GMCR and SNCR? He was doing them for one reason, I'm doing them for another reason. These are the trades that work out. And coupled with the fact that we have options expiration every Friday, the $18 puts on FSLR, you could have crushed it. The GMCR. You know, even though we blew the GMCR trade when it had a little squeeze back above 22.50, I think it was. And then let's talk about the KCG. Little news that they found some funding, you buy the stock. It's simple as that. News came that they're not going out of business as of yet. You knew there would be a short squeeze. You get involved. You buy some $3 calls, some $4 calls, whatever is out there. But we were just trading the stock. But the real thing is that we're doing extraordinary things. You should come to witness it for yourself. And again, if you're out there and you're thinking about taking this industry serious, if you want to learn, and if you don't want to be a part of a chat room, but you just want to know where you should trade, what software you should be using, what company you should trust, give me a call. Let me know. Come to the chat room just to ask questions and then leave. I'll help you out. I know every place there is to trade, how much they charge, and what you should be paying. So let me know if I can help. Email me at info@hitthebid.com, and I'll be sure to get back to you as soon as I can to help you out. All right, have a good weekend. It was a great week. Thanks again to everybody that's now a full-fledged member of the Hit the Bid Room. And we got a new segment that we're going to get in touch with soon. We got an algorithm guy that wants to talk about his algos and how he can make them simple enough that we could all understand. And we'll have him on the show next week, as well as Phil Perlman from StockTwits. And if you don't have a StockTwits account yet, please, come on, get involved. StockTwits, the best website out there for as far as information and camaraderie, other than the Hit the Bid Room, of course. StockTwits, close second. All right, just kidding. I love him. I love you. I love me. I love everybody equally. I'll give you a big hug.